Hey, hey. It's been a little bit. You probably can't tell because it's underneath where I where I have my cursor, but or not my cursor, my little dude. My bad. So if I turn on my little PNG tuber real quick, is it? There it is. You can
Silerin
see
said,
down here.
Sup Andrew.
What's up, Psy? Yeah, I'm in the most recent branch of the game. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Okay, so it is reacting correctly, okay. Yeah, so my last stream world,
Nice.
this one. When I updated all the mods to make sure everything would work, I made sure everything loaded in correctly. I didn't check if all the stuff would be able to be opened and all that. So I go to open my chests and it crashes the game. I don't know why. I don't feel like fixing it right now. So I'm just going to ignore it. Let me get rid of some of the worlds that I have that I'm not playing anymore. Literally, my personal world is no longer playable. I don't remember what most of these are. This is my personal one now. We're gonna name this Dead 2. 2. Save. Yeah, sadly, that's 2 things dead because I messed up updating the friggin' game. But I get to create a new world. I'm gonna call this Pain from the Void. Just because I think that'd be, I think that's funny. So I'm gonna do a couple things that'll make this like really interesting and really annoying. All right. Days per month, I'm gonna keep it at that. Block gravity is sand, gravel, and soil blocks. I'm gonna allow underground farming, which means I can grow things below sea level with a high enough light level. I'm gonna up my HP to 20. I'm gonna change my tree sapling growth to normal. My micro chiseling block to most cubics. This is gonna be normal. I'm not gonna disable sleeping through temporal storms though. I'm going to make the world edge blocked so I can't walk off the edge. Realistic distribution, normal. Gonna change this to uncommon and rare. Turn off all of these. Do that. And the seed for the world is going to be void. In case anybody wants to play along with me. Oh, Dakota's in here, and I forgot to unmute myself. Hi, Dakota.
Hello.
I forgot that I had deafened myself in Discord, and I didn't see that you were there.
It's okay.
I'm watching
it's
stream
right.
and doing HW lol.
I don't know. I got done
It's
playing
all
some
good,
Splatoon.
Nice.
I returned to weapons that I was really good with because I was trying to learn some new ones. And I absolutely destroyed. I kind of feel bad, honestly. So you know how Splatoon, like you usually only get about like like if you're a really good player, well not really good, but like a decent player, you only get around 4 to 5 splats, and you die about like 4 or 5 times. I went
I've
10
never played
and
Splatoon,
1.
by the way.
I went 10 and 1.
Damn. Hello, brother.
Anyways, I'm playing some Team Defense Fort 2 right now.
Nice.
Seeing if I can click on heads as good as I can in Splatoon.
I fucked up when I was updating my stuff, and I corrupted the mainstream world after 5 streams again.
Zam.
Because I wanted the new version I was like, okay, I'll wait till I make sure that everything updates and all that shit. I go to open my chest to check what I had in the stuff off stream, and it causes the game to crash.
Zan, are you Sag?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Oh, dude, I had a really nice bike ride today.
Nice. Where'd you go?
I went to my friend Alex's house. He was trying to change his computer over from Windows to Linux, and could not figure out how to let his computer allow him to do that. So I biked all the way up to his house. Jesus Christ. So I biked all the way up to his house, helped him out, and then biked back.
So I am as good as I am in Splatoon. However, it does not go without hysteria. As I went to shoot a heavy, I headshot something, but it definitely was not the heavy. As all I heard was a scream and saw me in the kill feed, as in I had murdered somebody. The headshot I pulled would not have killed the heavy either.
Hold on a second. My little guy is just... He just moving. He not...
Why is he balding like that, bro?
Cause he wigging out on the bedroom floor, my guy. I actually have like a
No, he needs a wig out on the bedroom floor, homie.
I actually have a hairstyle that I've like really liked for making sure that my character looks the same every single goddamn time. No mustache, stubble. Let's go. Do you think I should do the breeches or the leotard?
The
Breeches or
leotard.
Leotard. That's how I look when I don't have any clothes on.
That's how I look.
There we go. Alright. Welcome back, Sai. Yeah. That's what I got. And I'm just gonna stay with the commoner class because I turned off all skill.
I'm not gonna be here for long because my food is coming. Under boat.
Nice. I am in an area where it is just shale and it cannot be napped. That's amazing. Oh, and a low temporal stability spawn. Fucking amazing.
Just restart the whole seed, bro.
WP auto. Gonna turn on my automatic waypoints. Surface deposits, mushrooms, resin, berry bushes. There we go.
Alrighty, dinner's here. I'm gonna go.
Alright, man. I hope you have a good dinner.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Nice.
Alright, Team Fortress 2, I exited you. Go away. Just like I'm going away.
I don't want you anymore.
Right.
Bye. What the fuck? It literally just spawned in. Come on. You're good, Sai. Hey. I forgot that earthworms were a thing. Okay. Early food source. Let's go. Okay. Now to get some stickies. Are the branchy leaves? Yeah, how's everybody doing? It's been 2 weeks since I last streamed. Oops. Life was kind of in the way for me for the last 2 weeks. And by that, I mean, work has been kicking my butt. But I'm actually able to do this now. So that's always a good thing, right? Okay, let's get to like a high stability area, please. Higher. Can I please get my stability back? please. Good lord. Jesus. You know what? It doesn't matter. Not right now. Knives. I'm gonna make... let's do spearheads. And then... axe heads. Let me turn... Napster S. Oh. K. False. So I just want to show you what some of my stuff is like, because I have all the easy napping stuff on turned from Napster. So this is what it's usually like. So you'd usually sit down, press Alt, and as you're going by, you just, you know, carve stuff out. So I just turned Napster off. If I turn it on, I can just hold left click and it'll automatically start removing all that. The reason I have this installed is because early game is annoying as shit. That is the only reason. Almost all the time rain and current rift activity is high. Good lord, no wonder why the stability in this area is so low. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to need is 10 reeds, because I need to expand my storage capacity. Yeah. The start is always the same with this game. Well, I mean, the progression is literally the exact same every single time. But doesn't mean I can't have fun doing it. Alright. Hand basket. I got more. Good, good, good. Okay. We're going to do all this. Aye. Woo. Take that. Going to get a couple more. And then I'm going to start doing grass hunting. Or grass cutting. Because you need a bunch to get started. Alright. So I'm going to want a base in a kind of decent location. This is not it. But... so if I WP shale, that'll add the stone type that's in this area for me. So that way later I can find it. This area actually really sucks, jeez. Like, it's great. It's a sand paradise for sifting eventually. But, good lord, does it suck. Okay. So once I get 20 more reeds, I'll have a full inventory for now. Like the max that I can do, at least. Are those the... yes. Shift and H. Oh, these are the good ones. These are the good ones. Okay. Does substrate... Yep, that does still crash the game, okay. Okay. Note to self. Don't try and make substrate. I'll have to figure out what causes that. Eventually. Clean mine. Yes. Okay. What caused that? I mean, I can look it up. Let's see. Logs, client crash. I want to see the most recent crash. Okay. No clue. Honestly, no clue what caused the game to crash when clicking on the substrate, but it did. And I don't want to find out how to fix that. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Well, I only got set back a little bit. All right. Spear and axe. Because I've got Napster on, I can do this. There we go. And it'll also do this for clay forming. Once I finish this up, I should probably also do that. Okay. One of those, and one of those. Alright. Instead of getting all 40 at the same time, I will get 10 to start off with, and then do the grass hunting. And then, once I've made the materials I need, I'll work with that. Oh, I've already got 13, 14. Okay. Boop. Okay, there we go. Now I need to get a bunch of grass. Like, maybe use out the durability of this one. Oh yeah, one of the things that I have in here is a RPG item mod. The rarer the item, the more durability and attack power and speed it has. I think that's generally what it does, if I'm remembering correctly. And for my first real thing to be that is actually not bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Boop, 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 boop. Make that into a bed. Get that. Gonna do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Boom, boom. We got those. Okay. We are good on that. Okay. And now we're gonna get some more reeds so that way I can have some better baskets. One of the mods that I have in here, if I remember correctly, ups the size of the baskets so that way it's not too bad. Because usually they're like abysmally low. Abysmally low. That doesn't feel like the right terminology for that, but oh well. Alright. And we get 30. And then I'll get out of this really high stability area. Or low stability area. The only reason I know that it's a low stability area is because of the gear in the middle of my thing going to the left. Okay, there's that. Let's grab some mushrooms. Oh, this is before I WP auto. Oh, no, they were all there. Okay. Oh, this was before I added the shale one. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Need 20. Let's get these last ones. So the first night is always... The first couple of nights is always the roughest for this game. So, goal is... Go around, find a decent source of food. And then... Try and build from there. There's some more. One of the things that was added in I think literally the 1.17 update is fish actually spawn now. Like, it's an actual mob. Well, I got the 20 I wanted. There we go. I've got the full inventory now. This is what it's going to be for a long while. So get used to that. Alright. Another knife. I'm going to put 3 here. So knife. An axe. A spear. Let me use this. I'm going to make a shovel head. The mod I have that changes the shape of the napping stuff is called Napping Masteries. It makes it so that way it's not too bad. Cool. Eat it, use it for bait, place it on farmland, or use it for in a controlled environment to fracture worm casings. Okay. Okay. So it looks like I have a village up here. There was something over here. There's another one there. There's something blue up this way and up here. I might check those out first. There's a trader over there. Okay. So over there's that is this ruin here. Okay. Looks like there's another ruin or something there. And there are some ruins up here too. So I'm going to actually head north. Okay. And any food, cranberry bushes that are empty, that's great. I'll just take this with me. This will be a decent source of food for a while. Okay. I'm gonna head up this way because I want to see what those blue things are. If I see any ore deposits nearby, I'm gonna take them. Because the one ore you need in the very beginning is the one ore you need really early in the beginning is copper. And even though I've upped the rates from rare to uncommon, it is still going to be really annoying to find. Shock surprise. Oh. Oh. Ah! Okay. So I'm going to make a new waypoint for this, actually. So I'm going to go to Campaign Cartographer. Predefined waypoints. I'm going to add a new waypoint. I'm going to call it CSC. Title. Cosmic Shards. The color is going to be aquamarine. It's going to be a... Let's make it a pickaxe. Okay. These are going to be useful for later. So it's a good thing that I actually found some. And that they are that fucking visible on the map. That is amazing. Okay. I want to check these runes. So I'm going to put that as 1. No, that's 1, that's 2. Let's do... No, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. And food will be 5. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So as you can see down here, my stability is going up. I'm at 91 now. That's because this is a higher stability area. And earlier I was in a low stability area. Okay. Oh, is that a white currant? No, that's just a regular cranberry. Food. Okay. Any other ones that have anything on them? No. Okay. Well, I can always come back to this area for them. Goats, roosters. This is all good. Red one caps. Let's go. Q. Pick it up. Did that change its rarity? It did. So, the way that this works is if something hasn't been appraised, you need to drop it. See, like, I got an epic flint shovel now. And I'm so glad that I got another source of these. That is amazing. Okay. Oh, what's that? That is a sow. Good, good, good. It's good to know that there is a lot of stuff nearby. Okay. So at least I have a decent amount of mushrooms. Like, this is more mushrooms than I think I'm used to. But you know what? That's actually pretty cool. It's good. Okay. There's a little death pit. If you would be so inclined. See, there's a U that's already down here. And she can't get back up. Still in slate land. I'm gonna walk right past it. Also, hey, welcome to the stream, guys. I hope everybody's doing alright today. Okay. So it looks like there are some areas up here still in slate land. Some more loose flint. Okay. What's this one? It's a forge one. This is always a good one to get. Yo, let's go. Okay. And a farming one. This will be useful early on. Ooh, yellow apple. So if I back up, I'm going to WPS with campaign cartographer. What's the control for the? It's ally calculator. I think there's a way to open the manager. That's a button. All right. I could have sworn. Or not. Huh. Oh well. Cancel. Waypoint manager. Let's edit this one. I'm gonna make it bright yellow. Going to make it a plant one. And just call it yellow apple stem. Or yellow apple tree. There we go. And save. Boom. Alright, and this one. Is there something down there? Maybe. A food one. Ooh, I got some rye. No, flax grain. Cool, 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 cool. This will be really useful later, this bony soil. Ow. I forgot that I had instability soil on, honestly. Okay. Forage. It's not too bad. Oh, wait. Beanades. Uh-oh. That can get dangerous really quick. Especially if I have something that's like chasing after me and I need to throw those. What those are literally like grenades for bees. Like it houses bees and you can fire them off. We got some cranberries. Let me eat some of my red one caps. There may not be a lot of saturation, but there's something. Let me get rid of these earthworms. Yeah, those are like pitiful. Okay. Ooh, copper. Copper, 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 copper. I actually don't need these beanades. Alright, now, there's copper here. And hopefully that will be enough. I mean, hopefully that deposit there will end up being enough. Let's go check out this guy down over here. Okay. I'm going to put this in my 0 spot. There's a little baby chick. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Okay. Ooh, and we found some peat. Okay. .wp peat. Sick. Okay. Ooh, and it's a pretty big one too. That's amazing. Good, 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 good. For right now, I'm just gonna leave those. I'm gonna leave those be for right now. Alright, that's alright. Is all this over here? Okay. I'm probably going to end up passing by some stuff. That's actually a really big building. Holy cow. There is a trader all the way over here. I saw something over here. Let's see what this guy over here is selling. Bushlands. More loose flint. Okay. Flint is kind of like the beginning of the end for this. It's like where you start and where you're gonna end up starting again. There's a rift again. Is this fire clay? Yo! WPF clay. This is just using the default waypoints for campaign cartographer. Well, hello there. How are you, Grit? Cool, cool, cool. Anything in your chest? No? I desperately need to get away from that rift. Yeah, my stability instantly dropped to like 80 when I was near that rift. That's amazing. That's glorious. I was being very smart there. Yeah, let's head down this way. Okay. More food that I'll know what to do with. For now, at least. I will very much know what to do with it later on. Alright. Puffballs. Do these? These are good as well. Okay. Whew. Okay. I guess I can eat the rest of the wine caps. What don't I really need? I can always get more sticks. I want this puffball though. There we go. And now that it's filled up my inventory, I can get the rest of them that are here. Okay. More copper! Let's go! Okay. Is it just going to be 2 here again as well? It looks like it. But it's a good thing I found more spots that have them. Shale. Maple branches. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Ooh, pine trees are over there. That'll be a good start for some stuff. Okay. Black currants. Good note. Alright. There's some spelt here. .wps. Okay. Good to know that there's spelt growing nearby. Have I? Yeah, I did manage to lose track of that. I was going the wrong direction. Is this more black currants? It is. Okay. And this is flax. .wps. Alright. I like leaving like tons of waypoints for this kind of stuff. More red wine caps. I'm finding way more of these. Something is probably increasing their spawn capacity or something, because I've never seen this many. This is a new one for me. Like, it's a lot of really good early food. I was not expecting this much to start off with, to be entirely honest. More of those. Alright. Get that. Get this one here. Head up here. Don't want to stay in this stability overnight. Is that blue-gray clay? Okay. H clay. Blue gray clay. Dot WP blue clay. Cool. Alright. Let's check out this ruin. It's got quartz built into it somehow. That's pretty cool. There's some cracked vessels up here. Food, seed. Okay. What's down this way? An aged torch holder, not bad. Forage vessel. If it wasn't in low stability, this would actually be a pretty cool spot. And I would grab those, but I couldn't be bothered right now. Okay. So let's try and reach this area down over here before dark really hits. Is this more clay? No. I'm just seeing stuff. Alright. It's more maple. Cool. I'm not really interested in that for right now. Oh. I am, however, interested in that. Okay. Down this way. Because these guys have really good beds that will tear through my saturation. Chickens. Okay. Hello, William. You guys are in a really bad spot at the moment. 20 meat of any kind. Cool. What? Medium activity. Yeah, sure. Sure, we'll go with that. Whoa. All the way over there. No protein. No protein. Okay. What about this guy down here? 2 guys. Again, no part. They need meat, which I cannot give them. There's bookshelves here in the center, and they are yeah, they're not craftable or visible. That's hilarious. Okay. There's another one down this way. Hopefully that is a better area. I probably will need some fire soon, but I don't have the inventory space for it. I could make some inventory space, but I'm not going to. WPS. That's turnips. Cool. This is back in a stability area. Not too bad. Here are the safer spots. Okay. And did I see one more that was fully grown? No. Okay. That guy is going to die. For sure. Is this a rough-hewn door? It is? And I can't pick it back up. Well, I hope nobody wants to be sleeping in there. Where's the door for this place? Hold on a second. No, not F7. F8. Screen brightness settings. Enable. Bring up the brightness some. Okay. There's the door. Okay. Hi! You guys really don't have any lights in your house, do you? Alright. We're going to place this. Turn it on. There we go. Break. Put it in my hand. Yeah, all these guys are turnips. Okay. Yeah, I see 7.9 hours, and this will sleep me for 7. Like, late game, these are really good. But right now is not really worth it. But I will probably do it anyways. 5, 6. Alright. I'm just gonna equip my spear. These guys are really annoying. Yeah, look at my saturation going all the way away. It's because you're skipping the night. About halfway through. That's good. That's not bad. Okay. So this area sucks for stability. I'm gonna give it that. Just like this whole area, there's like one good spot in the entire place, and it is not there. Okay. Well, since I have cleared out some inventory space, I can get some wood now. That is not like a fully fledged tree. That's actually quite impressive. If I head this way, then there'll be some actual trees. Let me get enough for like a oh wait, no, I need a lot more than I think I do for that. So I was thinking about making a what's the word? A woven basket. And I realized that's gonna end up being a lot more work than I probably will give it credit for. Where's that blue clay? Right here. Okay. Blue clay's there. Okay. Well, if I head back up this way and I get like a ton of that blue clay, I should be good for a little bit. But I actually want to head over to this forest because I can probably find some in here. When you're in a temporally stable place, your stability will go up, as you can see by the gear that's going up. Or that's cranking to the right. And that ends up being... There's some negative side effects to going really low in the stability department. And the super fun thing about this game is the lower you go in the world, the higher the stability cost is going to be. Like, you start losing stability the deeper you go. Which is both an amazing mechanic and absolutely terrifying. And I love it. Alright, 30. Okay, let's get some pine. If I can, at least. Ooh, and there's a structure in here, too. Okay. I hate that this area is, like, slightly unstable. That sucks. But... do I want pine? No.
Welcome!
Thanks for the follow, Dark Horizon. Let's do this. Let's get some maple. And then I can start building a little shack in a stable area. Just like a little, basic area. Yeah. I hope you, I hope you enjoy the stream, man. Alright, sticks and all that. Okay. Let me eat these puffballs real quick, so that way I can get the trees. Or the saplings, I should say. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. What else can I probably toss out? Because I really want some of those vines, but I guess I can do that. You're all good, man. Alright. Let's see. Maybe it's stable-ish in this area down here, or maybe on this coast here. Let's find out. Yeah, well, thanks for watching, man. I'm glad that you've... Yeah, sadly, I corrupted my last world, and I'm actually really mad about that. Well, not corrupted, more like just accidentally made it unplayable. I was playing in it for the last 5 streams or so, and then yeah, and then I updated. And then I had to wait for all my mods to update because they didn't update with it, and 1.7 changed everything. And then to top that off, I thought I had all the mods fixed. And then I go and boot up the world for today before stream starts. And turns out that if you open any of my chests in that world that I've been playing for 5 streams, the game will crash. Just like instantly. And I don't feel like troubleshooting that, so I just started a brand new world. Okay. Where am I? Ooh. Cool. I was kind of going the opposite direction I wanted to, but that's actually pretty cool. Alright, let's get some more of this. Yeah, I didn't feel like looking for something. So, I didn't feel like trying to check to see what was in that chest. Like, before the change. Because I'm, again, really lazy. Alright. Where I wanted to go was, like, down here-ish. I mean, this isn't too bad of a spot to actually... Yeah. And then I have a mod for... A mod that's a recommended use for one of the other mods that I have. And it's, the dev just posted the CSS file and not the, and not the DLL. Which is hilarious because the game can't read the CSS file. Let's see. I think if I build my little house here on this little peninsula here, it should be pretty cool. It's got like a little underground bit, so that way I can make like a a cellar down here when I eventually want to. Yeah. Okay. And it's in a stable-ish area? Okay, pretty cool. Alright, let's start with this. Let's make that reed basket. Yeah. Yeah. It's been in like a month, 2, or something like that since he's updated the mod. He's a good guy. He made a pretty cool mod, but I just literally can't use it. Yeah. The Xandu's inventory tweaks. Yeah, I'm the best way to describe what I'm playing right now is heavily modded. Sorry, I'm getting texts right now. Okay. All right. How many mods do I have at the moment? Give me one second. I actually need to check that. Data. Let's go to mods. Currently playing with 115 mods. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit more than I thought I had, to be honest. All right, I forgot I have soil instability on. Nice. I forgot I had soil instability on again. Yay. It means this area down here is almost a death trap. And I only say almost because I haven't died yet. Where did I put my reed basket? Yeah. I put all my other reeds in here, actually. So let me flatten out the area a little bit. Yeah, even just flattening this out has me a little bit, unnerved. Because I'm like, when is it going to fall? When is it going to fall? Is it now? No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I had just gotten into late Copper Age in the last world. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I had just gotten to late Copper Age in the last world before it ceased to be working. Let's just go ahead and break all of these. Surprised nothing has actually really hurt me yet, honestly. Yeah, like I had just gotten into windmills too. Like I had to look up a tutorial and everything on how they worked. And I was like, well, shoot. Yeah, that sucked, but now I actually won't be playing with the mods anymore unless there's like a major update to them. And yeah, I've also got the wild farming mod in here, but it's the unofficial patch update. That's I think done through somebody's GitHub or something. And you probably saw earlier, but when I clicked on the mushroom substrate, it it crashed the game. Oh, hello there. Who's this? What? It is Sean.
Mushroom powerful.
Mushroom power.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be doing cooking.
Yeah, I feel that.
I've learned how to perfectly make whole chicken legs.
Let's go.
Guess what I'm making the entire week?
Chicken legs.
Yeah, because I got this fucking stupidly good deal at Food Line yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, so imagine a whole chicken leg being $3.
Mm-hmm.
No, not just a chicken leg. 3 for $3.
Ooh,
total.
That's actually really good.
So I just got 4 of those, and now I'm set for the week.
Nice.
And then on Friday, I'm gonna figure out fajitas.
Fajitas are actually pretty easy.
Yeah. However,
making a good fajita isn't.
Because like the whole thing about fajitas is that you can like build them, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to figure out how to make the spread.
Yeah. I'm having fun. I just had to start this. I just had to start a brand new world because I managed to break my last one again. It's amazing, man.
I'm beginning to feel the consequences of not having one bit of air conditioning.
Ah. Yeah, you'll feel those pretty quick.
Uh-huh. And it's not even winter yet.
No, it is not. But you are up in the mountains right now.
I'm gonna have to get used to the cold. Luckily, I have a jacket.
This is true.
Okay, it's less of a jacket and more of like a sweatshirt.
Okay. This
But
is
it's
going
comfortable enough to like wear around the house.
This is going to be funny as shit. I love this.
Who is going to be funny as shit? Who is
Alright.
it? Bane.
Yeah. So
Bane.
so
Cold.
I caused a mini collapse of where I wanted to set up a base, and then decided, you know what? I'm living inside of here now. I'm dealing with it. Alright, this is going to be my little cooking area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're just gonna start stacking that up right there.
What if you're just a cooking area?
Haha. Yeah, Dark, I've had this game for... Oh god, how long? How long have I had this game? Hold on, let me search my, Gmail real quick. Because that's like... It's been a while. Search... Vintage Story.
Oh, by the way, I will never be buying Pepsi again.
Why?
Okay. So you know how much like a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi is?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking like $4 at looking ass. And so Food Line has this amazing thing called cola.
Yeah.
It literally tastes the exact same, and you wanna know how much this costs?
How much?
96 cents!
Ah.
You have to be stupid to pick up fucking Pepsi.
What do you develop, Dark? Ugh.
How many viewers you got?
I've got 5 right now.
Hey yo, that's more than I ever had.
Yeah, what game, what kind of game you making, man? Yeah, I've had this game for... I think going on 2 years? I think? Can't quite remember, honestly. But I had it for a while, forgot about it, and then realized, wait a second, I was getting really into Minecraft. Wait a second, this is just better.
See, other than this, what have you been playing recently?
Mario Kart.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to get all, Nice!
Oh, what?
I've been trying to get all the, gold stars on, all the tracks, on all speeds.
So you know how I'm like a stupidly huge Mario fan that like loves gimmicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
You expect me to like fucking love Mario Kart, right?
You hate it with a passion.
Oh, I hate it with passion. You know why?
Why?
My brother's just better at me. He's so much better.
My
You went to
family
an
hates my family hates playing with me because I for a while was like, "Oh, I'm going to speed run this game." And
oh no.
so I learned how to do all the really cool shit. I learned the most optimal cart for like actually speed running the game. I use that every single race now.
What? Why would you go try hard against your family?
The funny thing is that the rest of my family doesn't give a shit. Like, we literally forgot that I bought Mario Kart for the entire family for like a full year at this point.
One thing that's really hard is whenever you get really good at the game, because I'm really good at fighters. It's
I'm not.
Yeah, like Dragon Ball Fighter is essentially like Street Fighter, but you can fly.
Yeah.
And
my
whenever
fighter
I'm
of choice is Smash, and that's because it's the most available
not a
one I have
fighting
at the
game.
moment.
It's a party game.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm playing with someone like Elder Cameron, who has spent a maximum of 3 hours on the game solely playing with me, I have to watch myself so then I don't go, okay, I'm gonna mix them up. I'm gonna do a mix that's like a 50-50. Oh, sorry.
Anyways, let's destroy this guy unintentionally.
Unintentionally.
Unintentionally. Okay, what do I need to do next? I need to upgrade my storage, honestly.
And then there's Ed, who like
it up there.
He has played the game significantly less than me, but we actually go head to head.
Yeah. There are some people that are just like way too good at games and they pick it up way too quickly.
Best part is in that game I don't play any of the top tiers. I play fucking Krillin.
Dude, for me, my Smash character of choice is Luigi.
Same.
Dude, I play Luigi. I play
Donkey Kong?
No, I play I used to main Link actually.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Yeah. And then the other one that I play is Kirby. Just because it's funny to just rock people.
Yeah, my favorite characters are Luigi and Donkey Kong. Which, now that you know me a little bit, probably doesn't seem too surprised that I like Donkey Kong.
No, it really doesn't.
One thing I used to do with my brother when he was younger and like he actually... We would play a lot more Smash Brothers. He would always play Mario, I would always play Luigi. That was our thing.
Dude, why does Luigi have such a weird moveset?
I love it though.
Yeah.
And then Donkey Kong's just fucking good. Like he has an amazing back
punishing, like the one move I keep punishing myself with Luigi is the charge up head attack.
I love it. Misfire.
Yeah. The worst part is that you can charge it too much and it just stops and like, makes you twice as vulnerable to damage.
He's just like, give me a second.
Hold on a second, I think I blew a vessel.
Sorry, my cataracts. I mean, at this point, like, Luigi's getting up there in years, man. He's old.
He is. I don't know if they ever stated if he was older or younger than Mario.
Oh yeah, he is younger. That's the funny thing.
Ah.
The old trope of, oh yeah, the younger brother is just better than the bigger brother.
The younger brother is just better. He just literally has better everything.
Yep, that's me and my brother. Like me and my little brother. Yeah, you've met him, right, Matthew?
I think maybe while I was
He's a really quiet guy at my house.
Probably. Honestly,
we are the actual physical manifestation of Mario and Luigi. He's taller than me and more athletic. He could probably jump higher than me. He has bigger legs.
Alright. We'll do this. I've got my bed here.
Actually, wait a minute. I actually think in terms of leg day at the gym, I'm stronger than him. We could do the same like weight of squats. Like I'm pretty much fine, ready to go, and he's like, oh. And then he beats my ass at everything else.
That's just how it is. That's just how the game works. Alright. Let me eat some first.
Do you work out?
I used to. I need to start doing it again.
Oh,
Then
okay.
again,
What I
I
recommend.
do
get a
live-
partner.
I lift boxes every
Wait a minute.
Tuesday
You're a
and
fucking
Wednesday.
retard. Work out with Big Cam.
I could.
Do that. You can drive.
Nah, not yet.
What?
Yeah, I still have my permit. I just can't drive by myself.
Andrew. Aren't you like 3 years older than me?
I'm 21, dude.
How can I drive and you can't?
It's because I didn't drive for so long that I never got confident. And then I stopped for so long and my permit expired.
Haven't you been like working for like a year?
I worked for 6 months and then I'm almost at 6 months at my current job.
Bro,
There were like 3 years between those two instances.
oh bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you actually get your fucking driver's license, like you can work out with Big Cam, he'd fucking love that.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, and also get him out of the house,
That it would.
which he desperately needs.
Yeah.
I hope at one point he gets a job.
I'm sure he will.
Cause I don't think he's on a college path. Safe to say.
Nah, I mean, I'm not either. So,
I'm not calling him stupid. It's just takes a lot.
yeah, it takes a lot more than people would think.
Yeah, I know.
I know you know.
I definitely know now. Like I've never needed like the set of tutoring
Mm-hmm.
or like
Until here.
memorize when like the helping learning labs are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need to make a rough hewn door real quick. Rough. I'll do door. Hewn. Where is it? Where? Rough wooden door. What does it take? 2 logs, 3 sticks. Okay. 2 log. Wait, no. It's. I think the better option is the gate. Gate. Okay, that's a little bit easier for me because it doesn't break. It's just slightly more expensive.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Enter the Gungeon?
I have. I actually have the game.
I've been recently playing its sequel, Exit
One
the
second.
Gungeon, a bunch. It's really fucking good. Like, imagine if they made Enter the Gungeon a platformer. Like it's still a roguelike bullet hell, but now it's a platformer.
Into the Gungeon is way too much fun. I had to
Oh, it
stop
is.
playing it because I got way too into it.
Since like the regular game is multiplayer, it's also a great thing to play with buddies.
Yeah, it's a shame I never have friends over.
A
Yeah.
cool thing you could do is like over Steam Remote Play. You can like have someone connect to your computer. That's what
Yeah,
I've been doing
but
with
I-
Elder Cameron.
But don't they have to have the game?
Nope.
No? I always thought they did.
Yeah, Steam Remote Play just lets people connect to your game so you can play local multiplayer.
Didn't know that.
Before that, there was another program called Parsec that essentially did the same thing, although it just let you connect them to your computer and all their inputs. Like, so let's say you pirated a game,
Yeah.
or like you have a Dolphin like GameCube game.
Yeah.
You can invite them on so then you can play together.
Mm.
I gotta find some new like multiplayer games for a hangout this weekend.
Yeah. I hope you guys end up having fun.
Oh yeah, I've been. All right, if there's one thing I've always been good at, and one thing I'm better at my brother at, it's
Mhm.
socializing.
That is very much not me.
Yeah, my brother is the fucking stupid. You wanna know what he got on his SAT?
What?
And not a practice, like real.
The real SAT. What did he get?
1330.
Huh.
And you wanna know what, like, the first score he got on his practice shit before, like, he even started studying?
What?
1210.
Damn.
Right? That's not fair.
1, 2, 3. Cordage. There we go.
You want to know what my final SAT score was after taking it like 4 times?
What?
1150.
Mm.
This man walked up and said, "All right."
I'm gonna do better than you.
Very proud of him.
Yeah. So what I'm doing right now, for stream's sake, is I am trying to make a raft so that way I can get all the way over to my
Another
Blue Clay
island or
deposit.
something. That sounds cool.
What?
I said that sounds cool. That sounds cool.
Ah.
Come back here, sponge.
If you want to watch what I'm doing, you can. You don't need to, though.
I'm currently doing all my dishes.
Ah. Yeah, that would make it a little bit hard to do that.
Yeah, I popped in because like I will be studying a little bit later,
Mm-hmm.
but just having someone to talk to while I'm doing this makes it a lot less painful.
Yeah.
Especially since I actually plan to sleep tonight and not do an all-nighter.
Yeah, work's got me going in at 10:30 tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah. For context, we open at 11.
When do you get off?
It's 4, I think.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, 4. I'm covering our usual opener because there's a mandatory mandatory outing for all of the all of the constructive learning coaches.
Ooh.
Essentially, all the people who are there to help new people. Oh, you want to know something I forgot about this?
Yeah.
I have a mod in here that allows me to take this with me. Take one of these with me. And I forgot about that.
Take one of what?
So I have some baskets that are 8 inventory spaces. And my default inventory space is 4. Each bag expands it by 4.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I forgot that one of the mods I have literally just allows me to put one of those on my back. So I can increase my max inventory by 8. I have to like be able to take it off my back though. So that's the one downside, I guess. Let me get enough reeds to make another one. And then
Is there anything you're excited for this week?
Eli, that's not the right command, Eli.
Oh, okay. I'm very glad I knew that Eli is here, because I at one point I might have talked about my campaign and then spilled something.
Yeah. Yeah. It's exclamation point say. It's exclamation point say, Eli.
That's cool. You have Eli as an avid watcher.
Yeah, Eli stops by every now and again.
Alright, so the secrets of my kit.
Yeah, so the secrets of your campaign.
You see, I murdered Champ. Like I turned him into a goblin, and yeah, he's having.
He just goes goblin mode. You remember that
Murder
campaign
is fun.
that I was talking about?
The one you
me,
like.
Michael,
Yeah,
Dakota,
the
and Big
person
Cam were
one.
having. Yeah. Dakota ended up overwriting his character and can no longer vibe with him.
That's our Dakota.
Yeah. The thing is I was trying to help him figure out, hey, we can like tone back some of his like backstory so that way he's not a fully fleshed out character that you turned into a story character. But he was like, no, I've made the character, I'm going to live with it.
Yep, that is still our Dakota.
And he's like, because I don't want to break up. Hey, Eli. He was like, because I don't want to change this man in any way possible, I'm going to instead probably ditch him and make a new one.
Iron basement again.
Alrighty.
Eli, we're not eating dice today.
I'm very excited
has had enough.
Oh yeah, so I think have I told you about that Dragon Ball campaign I do on Saturdays?
Isn't it
Why
the one
not?
that ended?
I didn't end it. I kind of put it on hold for now.
It's kind of like on an indefinite hold for right now.
I might pick it back up in January. I just want to do something new with my players.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this new campaign called Fallen Kingdom,
Okay.
where
Hold
the
Des
party
Nuts,
used to
Sean.
be members of a round table that served like this kingdom of like darkness.
Mm-hmm.
They had
Also,
quarrels
Eli
with
said, hold these nuts.
sick. All right, holding them. I put them in my inventory.
Like, specifically to you, too.
All right. Yeah, okay, yeah, hold on to them for now. There we go. I have 2 Deku nuts in my inventory. I'll use them wisely.
Yo, mushroom! Let's
But,
go!
Thanks, Sean.
So there was like this battle between Radiance and Necrotic, alongside some like outside sources. I don't really know what I want to do yet, but basically everyone was put to sleep within the earth, and is
Okay.
now waking up 500 years later.
That's interesting, to say the least.
The party woke up in random wilderness near a cliff face, like a town overtaken by nature.
Okay.
They set up some shelter, learned how to like ration out like herbs into actual food.
Yeah.
Because I'm using free flowing, and there's a cooking
Yeah.
skill tree. And what someone could do is get a pound of herbs and turn it into 3 days worth of rations.
Nom 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 nom.
They made some shelter, and then 2 of the guys went to go investigate the town. They came
God.
back with a rusted sword and mace, and a puppy that constantly clings to one of their heads.
Fondant.
Like
Yikes.
a head crab. Like a head
Yikes.
crab. It's like a little baby golden retriever, and it is now
Aw.
with them.
There's like a ton of peat here. Oh my gosh.
And then, so in the wilderness, with
Mhm.
cooked food all around them, they made a very big mistake. They went to sleep.
Ah,
I eat
yeah, that is
fondant
a big
dice
mistake.
now.
I rolled a D100 for how bad the bear situation would be.
I guess that's slightly better, Eli. Not much, but slightly.
Want to know what I rolled in the D100 chance die?
What?
100!
Impressive.
And so there
Okay,
were
honestly,
5 bears
Something
waiting
has
for
to
them.
have increased the amount of fucking mushroom spawns. I'm... There's way too many good mushrooms around.
They
What
have
the
many
fuck?
dice inside.
Eli!
Shit. There
Stop.
was about 5 fucking bears when they woke up. They got
Yeah.
chased by the bears, and then eventually tigers. By the way, one of the players is blind, not out of character, but in character.
Mm-hmm.
One of the characters also got taken away by monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
And so the only person that wasn't
You cannot
downed
stop me.
was blind.
Eli,
My
you know I have a way of stopping you.
Yeah, can't you just like time them out or something?
I can time them out. They've been timed out several times before.
Well, now they're in call.
For doing the same dice shit.
Because
They went on for an hour using TTS to talk about eating dice.
Look, I need my iron to go up, so therefore, iron dice is the best way. Like,
No,
yes.
that's not true, Eli.
If it's not true, I would be dead by now, and I am still alive, I'm assuming, so.
There's something I'm definitely waiting for around Thursday. I don't think you know too much about them, but there used to be a lot of people on the server, including Stella.
Yeah, I saw your post, man.
Yeah, and so my plan was, all right, I'll just send the document to their DMs on my alt account. End of story. They don't have stranger DMs open. So like my first plan was to send it through Gmail, and then I got an amazing opportunity. Through some means, I got my hand on Zach's campaign link on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
So what I did was I made a character and like I renamed some of the accents as messages and left the document link.
Okay.
So by next Thursday, they're gonna see something. You know what's worse? I rolled one of the actions. They were all just renamed clubs. And you wanna know what I fucking got on my first try?
What?
Nat 20.
Of course.
So
Come and shovel. Oh, epic shovel. Let's go.
So Thursday night, whenever they do their campaign, they'll see, hey, Tattletale, check your action.
Okay. I feel
It's
like I haven't
petty,
really
but-
explained shit to stream in a bit. So this clay is gonna be end up being used to make a lot of shit. Namely, it's going to be used to make a lot of pottery storage vessels, which are like the very early game largest storage you can make.
Ooh.
They have how many storage spots? Storage vessel. Oh, I forgot I have the sortable ones in here too. Storage vessel. 12 storage slots in them. Yeah, they have a lot of storage in them. And yeah. Eventually, once those start getting used up, which I'm going to make a lot, that's why I have so many empty inventory spaces at the moment. I'm going to make a thing. I'm going to make a couple of things called pottery kilns out of mud brick, thanks to one of the mods I have, and that allows me to make fired pottery in 8 hours instead of the full day it would usually take.
John must be cooking something in the background because only hear
He's cleaning his dishes.
Oh, that makes.
I'm cleaning the bitches.
Sean, you have no bitches.
One day.
Bitches. One day you will. I believe in you.
Alright. That flax isn't grown, but this one is. Cool.
You know, it would be a great decision to make.
To beat up a child?
Introduce your girlfriend to our group. That would probably be a very smart and wise decision.
I mean, she's used to some of y'all already.
I'm talking about Andrew.
Let's talk about Eli.
Oh! I already asked my partner if they're interested in D&D. They're not really that interested, so... and I don't need don't be contaminated with your with you. I don't need. I already the way I'm already as is. I don't need another me. Who I'm dating.
Yeah.
Nothing against you guys. Nothing against you guys.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, entirely justified, coward.
John, you get to say nothing. You got no bitches. The only bitch you had was a bad one.
Fair.
And I'm not. You knew what I'm talking about, Sean.
No, Josiah does not count. Doesn't even last a week.
That is also true.
Mm.
I had like one in middle school. It started in middle school and then ended in middle school. Literally, like, beginning of middle school, got girlfriend. Like the last like few weeks before middle school went out.
What the heck?
Damn.
My brother just rounds the corner into my room with a Jersey Mike's bag on his head and dinner on a plate.
Honestly, that's how you do it. Like that's how you're supposed to do it.
Sounds like he's based.
No, Sean, it sounds like he has some bitches. I'm kidding.
Why?
Because I was eating dinner like this.
Because I'm a menace to society.
Oh my god. Why?
Couldn't tell. I like eating metal dice. So hence why I'm a menace to society.
You're not a menace.
I am when I am eating metal
I'm a
dice.
menace to myself.
That is also true. I'm a very big menace to myself.
I was gonna say a menace is someone I'd be afraid of. You're like a giant teddy bear.
That's because you never see me actually mad. Like, you see me upset. It's not actual pissed off.
Okay, like your general vibe is not something I'm terrified of.
Obviously, I like, unless
Do
you
you
somebody.
remember Branson? That's someone I'm terrified of. He has like a fucking menacing aura.
I mean,
Dude, I'm
apparently,
going to
when I
have
first
so much
met my
goddamn
girl,
blue clay, it's not even funny.
Sean, when I first met my girlfriend, they were terrified of me because I have a resting bitch face.
You
Mm.
do?
Yes, I have a very bad resting bitch face.
I couldn't. Then again, I don't pay attention to that type of shit.
Like, when they first met me, they were terrified, but then they realized I'm not an
Yes.
actual bitch. I just have a resting bitch face. I can't get rid of it. I've tried.
The curse.
I've tried to get rid of the resting bitch face, and it never works. So now I just have a resting bitch face.
I can't wait to have whole chicken legs done by 10:30.
Sean, why are you cooking so late?
Cause I got home late. I wanted to chill for a while, and then I still have dishes to go through.
Sean, this is why you get no bitch.
My
Fair.
family is having fun. Both
We'll
of
go
my
have fun with
youngest
it.
siblings decided to come upstairs into my room knowing I was streaming and just proceed to stand there.
Honestly,
Honestly.
All right. Well, you have to show a power move.
you should just get up and. Do you have a foam bat near you?
No.
You see,
I don't
you
just
don't-
have
you don't-
one of those on hand, Eli.
but do you know what you do have?
Some bitch.
No, your fist. Put them up. Fight them.
Because it's the truth.
Go.
Yeah, but a foam bat is way better. And like, if you hit them, you just say I was playing around with a foam bat, and they
And,
just
like,
got on
that's
my
what I tell
way.
the judge whenever I punch someone. They don't usually believe.
What's the difference?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, they just fell into my fist.
Look,
Exactly.
it's not my fault that their jugular ripped out when I shoved them.
It's not my fault they broke their ankle when they slipped on my leg.
And for some reason on my leg, okay, fine, there was a knife on my leg, but it wasn't my.
Like, I may or may not have, put, like, spikes on my leg, but that's not my fault they decided to fall over my leg.
That's
Look,
not
the
my
gun has a
fault.
mind of its
They
own.
decided to fall onto my thigh.
It's not my fault they decided to fall inside of a thing of gasoline that was accidentally lit.
Accidentally lit gasoline.
So
It's not my fault.
is Shipbox Squad like the only D&D campaign you're in right now?
Yeah. Other than the Stardust one, which I'm the DM for, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's the only one I'm in because
Like, had you just like not been playing D&D for a while?
so remember when COVID like first started being like a really big scare?
Have you not been playing since then?
Yeah.
Oh my
I think I
god.
can actually look up the DMs from the last time my previous group talked about D&D.
Holy shit! I'm glad. Like, I took you into the group.
Yeah.
Been sad and lonely.
It's been a few years now. I think I was
Damn,
still
that's-
working at Food Lion when I did that.
I gotta get a job soon. I don't want to do that.
The moment when I'm like very confident about my workflow,
Mm-hmm.
like I might get a part-time job, but
Sean, warning, don't work at Bojangles.
Sean, warning, don't work at any food restaurant.
Yeah.
Look, this
if
is a
there's
time
one
that my
thing I
shift.
learned-
I
Unless you
wanted to
know
quit.
it is like dead at all
Exactly.
times.
Like Sean,
The-
at 7
one-
o'clock in the morning, Bojangles is packed. The one in Nightdale is packed.
if there's one thing I learned from Chris before I kicked him out, you don't go into the food industry because it pays well. You go into it because you like food.
No, mind
Or
you,
you
I don't even
like
like Bojangles
some
like
of
that.
the people.
Like the only reason people know like my name is because there's another girl there that has the same birth name as me, and she has
Oof.
red hair, and I have blue hair. That's the only reason they know my name. Only it's my
Oof.
birth
You have
name.
blue hair now?
Sean, I've been had blue hair since April,
Oh.
and it's
I
like a
love
little
how
while.
I just decided I was not going to mark where my base was.
That's a smart decision that you
Hey,
had.
yo,
Yeah.
we got a genius over here.
Very
Giga
smart.
Brain.
Giga Brain.
400 IQ. I made it out of a material that cannot grow grass on it, so it looks like an ugly fucking patch.
You are so smart. So smart.
We gotta congratulate him. Hey,
so
yo.
smart.
So smart. You're smarter than Einstein, and that man's dead, so that's saying something.
Did you know Andrew actually secretly created the equation of like matter?
Why would you do that? You made me fail science.
Did you know that I was Dakota's first DM?
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Our
Did you know?
our first campaign only lasted until I think level 3.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because then
Because
I
I know, like,
graduated.
Yeah.
congratulations.
And that was the funniest thing.
I remember when I first started doing D&D freshman year. Me and Dakota did not get along.
Oh, that's right. You used to be like fucking odds with him, and now you're like besties.
We used to be at each other's throats, and now now we friends. We best friends. Can't say that about someone else who's no longer on the server.
We're the Joey's only been in our group for a year.
I forgot that Joey's been only been here for a year. Did Joey ever meet Josiah? Now thinking about that.
No. Joe, I met them in college.
Oh, no, I'm talking about like when Joey joined the server.
Alright,
I think,
so I'm gonna mute myself for you guys so that way you can keep talking about shit. I'm gonna
Oh,
explain
okay.
something to stream real quick. Okay, so because I kind of want to do a little bit of a tutorial thing. You probably saw me earlier picking up some of the native copper bits. Those are like the little copper looking things that are inside of some small stones, and those are like littered around. Those indicate surface deposits. Ugh. All right. Hold on a second. Yeah, those indicate surface deposits. And those surface deposits, whew, these things are massive. Those surface deposits have a decent amount of copper in them. That will help you get jump started with the beginning of the game. Because really where the world starts opening up is early Copper Age. You've got pretty shitty tools, but it's also really like a big step up. But the first thing before that is to make like storage vessels and cooking and all that. And that's what this screen is. You have to shift right click with some kind of clay in your inventory, and you'll be able to make a variety of stuff. Now I have a couple of mods that add extra molds, extra things and all that. But the very first couple of things that I recommend that you make when starting, 4 to 6 raw bowls, so I'm going to make 8. At least 1 raw cooking pot. A single crucible, maybe more if you feel like you're going to need them later. Which you probably will, but you'll be able to make them later anyways. A couple of ingot molds. Let's see, where is it? A pickaxe mold. A hammer mold, wherever that is. There it is. And then a prospecting pick mold. The way that clay forming works, it's the same as knapping, but it's the opposite direction. So you're able to take away and add things. So if you see here, let me turn Napster off real quick. Napster see false. So since I turned that off, we turn that. So now you can see how it would usually play out. There are different tool modes for how this works. So there's 1x1, 2x2, 3x3, and then duplicate layer. Duplicate layer allows you to do this. And if you look up here in the little tooltip area, you'll see that there are the amount of available voxels. That's each one of these little cubes. Each one of these little cubes is a voxel of clay, and you'll be able to add them all to a setup. So I'll run through this very first one with you on stream. So now, since I've made that first layer, I can duplicate it now. I press F, I press duplicate layer, and I can just hold right click and it'll automatically fill it in for me. Notice, it will keep trying to do it even if it doesn't have space on it. So, you gotta get rid of some of that once you reach a certain height. And then I can just fill this in with single place. There we go. Boom, and then we have our raw cooking pot. Eventually, I will pick all of these up, and I'll put them down, I think, outside eventually. But let me go ahead and get the rest of these done, and then I'll show you how you're supposed to fire pottery and how I'm going to with all my mods. Napster. C. True. True. We're going to do Napster. We're going to do 8. Help. Help slash Napster. Let's see. Let's do slash Napster. Let's see if I clay forming. Okay. So I think the way that this is supposed to work is voxels 8. Yeah, there we go. Okay. The highest you can go with Napster is 8. Napster allows you to auto-complete some stuff.
It was fucking crazy.
All right, I'm
and
back.
like I absorbed like all that shit because I really just fucking love drama.
Yeah, that's how quick Napster can end up doing this shit. Like, if it's a small item, very fast.
They were just talking about old drama stuff.
The fun shit.
The fun shit.
It might sound a little weird, but like I've kind of grown out of like all of like the YouTube drama videos.
Yeah.
Just like drama is not fun anymore. So like
Well,
listen to.
Never was supposed to be fun in the first place.
Like I know, but like whenever I hear about drama, like oh, what happened this time?
See, when my
Yeah.
siblings have drama with the people at school, I always do that.
And then, like once I started to kind of like get a little bit older, comparing to like the old people's, okay, not old. The
Older.
people that left. Yeah, when I was getting older, I kind of like grew out of that. And since they're approaching the age I was when I was really into drama, I think that's the majority of what happened. They just wanted, they wanted like a bad guy. I don't know if you knew, but did you know that I actually ran Gaming Club?
I think I remember hearing about that.
I transformed it from just like this random club at school to like something everybody would get excited for each weekend.
Yeah.
And then I left because I had to go off to college.
Yeah.
And all the people that have very bad situations at home lost their safe space.
Yeah, which is not great.
Yeah, Michael's the one that actually made it made me like think about it that way. He is the smart one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
He
9,
made it
10,
questionable,
11,
but he's a smart
12,
one.
13.
Unlike me. I'm just
13.
questionable.
Okay. There's 8
Like,
spots in
and-
there.
and
I
his-
can do this in 2.
In his foil with Dakota, like he is the very smart but like emotionally detached one, and then Dakota is the not as smart, very emotionally attached one that can like explain the emotional stuff to Michael.
Mm.
Mhm.
And then Michael can like analyze it and like state the obvious. So really, everything boiled down to was little kids were unhappy, didn't get their way, and wanted someone to blame.
Mm.
Mind you, right? When Colin and Zoe were going at it in the chat, like towards you, I was in class. They were also in class.
Dude, I
Yeah,
had just like
why did you
woken
get up
up.
and
I was in my dorm, and I was like, "What's going on?"
Like, mind you, you know how bad the school Wi-Fi is. I was surprised how they can still be chatting while in school because the Wi-Fi is horrible.
Oh, they were at school while doing it?
Yes, they were at school.
How?
I mean, I know Colin was at school. I don't know if Zoe was at school that day. I was just so fucking surprised how they can keep going while on the school Wi-Fi. I'm like, y'all have commitment
Yeah.
issues, and I don't mean like the good commitment issues. I mean
Oh,
like,
wait, you want to know something
issues.
really funny? So
Yes.
you know how it was like Zoe, Colin, and Zach all banded together to try and like paint me as like this bad guy?
mhm.
Immediately after, a few months later, a drama started in their server because Colin was being annoying. A bunch of people left, and then Colin eventually left.
Even the gaming club server at the school.
No, like Zach's new server.
Oh,
So like, they like drama. That's the whole thing.
Man, you gotta love petty politics.
so Sean, you know that day like they're on the chat like talking. They literally caused me to have a mental breakdown in class.
Yikes.
I was tempted to leave my class and go find them and beat them up because that's what happens when mental breakdowns happen with me.
Look, I don't want to make threats against children. However,
I'm still a minor.
they're very lucky I was 3 hours away.
No, mind you, it was my partner who convinced me during lunch not to go up to Colin and beat his ass.
Mm.
Oh yeah, because what's Colin gonna do? He's a little shrimp.
Like, imagine one, because I'm heavy-handed, and Colin is quite literally small and very
Yeah.
bony. So I could.
You wouldn't even have to
easily
punch him.
die.
Like the likes of Joey could sit on him and he would die.
And we all know Joey. Joey.
Yeah. Joey's actually been like working out. They're getting a little hefty. Like their arms are getting bigger, man.
Definitely.
I love how I am just building a shit ton of just clay molds for stuff.
And then we start talking about shit that happened.
Yeah, sorry for dumping all this stuff, Andrew.
You're all right, man. And I get it. Y'all still are thinking about that shit too. So.
Luckily, I'm not agonizing
1, 2,
or
3,
angry
4.
about it anymore.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
6,
It's
12, 13, 14. I can do
thanks
2 more.
to the messages I wrote. It's just disappointment at this point. Like I'm not angry. I don't regret anything. Because like if there was, these people weren't really worth regretting. Because if stuff like this made them like destroy our friendship, like mind you, after I can't do things for them because I'm up in Boone,
Yeah.
that means they were using me and they weren't my friends.
Yeah. There's a couple things I do regret. Becoming friends with Josiah. That's a big thing I regret.
I regretted being friends with them.
Yeah, and then having to deal with Cullen.
Because
And
like
not being at Cullen when I had the chance to. Because I could have. On multiple occasions. And Garrett.
Stella losing her mind was not surprising because even Andrew, I think you know how Stella was.
Yeah.
Got very passionate over the littlest of things. Like, do you remember all of the... Okay, you remember when BLM was at, like, its most aggressive?
Yeah.
She was literally saying that, like, she would go into the streets and, like, participate in the riots.
Cool.
Yeah!
I mean, good for you, but the
It's-
best thing I can say is just be careful.
Yeah, especially because, you know.
Like, I get the message of BLM, but the riots were not about, like,
The
fighting
riots-
for justice. They were just chaos. It was just people wanting to, like, riot.
The riots were chaos because chaos was started.
Mm-hmm. Like at
I
one
think it
point
was,
they were completely peaceful, and then shit started happening.
Floyd died.
Mm-hmm. And then that's when things started going
Really hit the fan.
downhill. Like,
I'm not going to pretend to know, like, I know a lot about that whole
About
thing.
like the whole situation. Yeah. And obviously I don't either. I'm just like a lot of shit happened.
I mean, I know some things, but like not enough to be like, oh yeah, this is completely wrong.
Yeah.
But I know
Because,
some.
like, I knew that, like, the cops treated him, like, wrong, but, like, he was also, like, very aggressive and shit. I don't really know what to believe, so I'm not going to make heads or tails, really.
I think if
What
I remember
happened
correctly, he wasn't very aggressive.
He was just trying to get groceries for his family, and cop decided to, you know, step on his neck. The final point.
And be there for an unreasonable, like significantly unreasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
To the point where I think he had lost consciousness.
He had lost consciousness, was not fighting back, and he still was on his neck for
Good amount of time.
several more minutes.
I think from like, I don't want to look it up, but like I think total time was like almost 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Being hit on his neck.
And not the Steven Crowder bit where the dude was on his back and not on his neck at all.
Steven
Like-
Crowder?
Don't bother looking him up. He's somebody who should have been off the internet a long time ago.
Wait, is he the guy that, like, made the whole, like, Biden fart video?
I'm not sure. But he's done a lot of shit that should have gotten him removed from all the platforms he's on, but hasn't, because he's a massive right-wing figure. Yeah.
I have never really gotten the whole thing about politics, because I know it's important for our country.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think
from
I'm
one of the
particularly.
streamers I watch, politics is dumb but very important.
Yeah, that's what I've learned from my. One of the only other things I've learned through my civics class that even though most politicians' things are dumb, some of them are actually important for the world. Or at least
Like
the US.
all the presidents are fucking evil. Let's not pretend like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
but Hillary would have saved it. Oh fuck no. Actually, like Hillary, okay, I think we dodged the bullet. Like not in terms of
Yeah.
like, oh, woman can't run a country. She was in contact with all kind in terms of weapons.
Yeah, there was a lot of shit that would have gone bad, but I would have gladly taken her over Trump for the shit that happened.
I'm not too like wrapped up in policies. I will admit that like, oh my god, Trump's a fucking big baby. Wait, yeah, do you remember when like they were counting the ballots? He was like, I believe they were miscounted. Could you recount them, please?
Yeah.
I'd like
Yeah,
30
I
bucks
think
over here.
didn't he purposely delay the mail service?
It was
Or
it's
was
worse. It was worse than that actually.
Oh.
Most of the Republicans, like most of the Republican seats, were like, we need you to not certify these because we believe that there has been significant amounts of election fraud. With no claims, because their only claim was when mail-in ballots were counted.
And then my gripes with Biden aren't really about his policies, although Michael could probably give you like a 3-hour lecture on how much he hates him in terms of like gun control.
Oh, there's a lot of things wrong with Biden.
Oh my god, he doesn't function. He's not there.
Half the shit that he has proposed as of recent, he has in the rest of his politics vehemently gone against.
Okay, just like I know there are videos that make every celebrity look like a fool. Like either like mispronouncing something, saying something they shouldn't have. And then there is just like an ungodly amount of videos of Biden just not there, man. He's just not there.
Well, he is literally very old at the moment.
Yeah,
So-
like why did they? Oh wait, no, I know why they petitioned for him to get in office so then his cabinet could control him like a fucking string puppet.
I wouldn't say that bad, but not
Look, man,
great either.
He's the same man. Like he had someone point to him. All right, Mr. President, do not walk on the lawn of the White House. Just turn right here. You turn here. Continue.
And right that way, President. Not that,
Mr.
Mr. President.
This way, please.
You want to know a
But-
real quote from him?
Mm.
The reason the British didn't win what was the one that like where the colonizers fought for their independence for Britain?
I think it was World War One.
No.
No. That was
No.
not World War One.
No.
No,
it,
hold
was,
on.
it was the Revolutionary War.
Oh yeah.
The reason the
It was
British
bad
lost
because,
the
like-
Revolutionary War was because they didn't have enough airports.
That's not the reason.
Real.
Literally in a period of time where airports did
Yes!
not and could not exist.
Yes. Like you can look it up. He actually said that. Straight face.
Honestly,
Honestly, I
would
think-
not
Confident.
surprise me.
I think after a certain age, you shouldn't be able to run for president.
There's just so many videos of him just looking exasperated, like and alone, like in like a room full of people, or him just like
Yeah.
fucking sniffing people, just going up to someone and go,
He has to
That's
get that old man smell. But you know, not the one that exudes from him, the one that exudes from other people.
So like we have Hillary, who's probably dangerous. We have Trump that like he got some stuff done, but acts like a fucking retard.
So he got some stuff done and then caused things to get worse.
And then there's Biden, who just doesn't function.
And then, if I remember correctly, Obama increased a lot of shit too. And like not in a good way.
I think
America's
Obama's
going
whole thing is
downhill.
he just didn't do anything.
America's going
actually,
downhill.
I think he increased military spending by like a decent amount.
Like, all I know about Obama is that he did Obamacare and didn't talk with like any foreign nations, right?
I don't know. But also, Obamacare got stripped to hell and back.
Yeah.
Was Obamacare like a good system? Or
It could have been, but then it got liberalized.
what does that mean?
If we can't have the best, we'll take second worst.
That sounds like America.
Yeah, that's like our
Sounds like America.
Because Obamacare is still the closest we have gotten to a semi-national healthcare.
Look, I'm just saying, if shit doesn't get at least slightly better, by the time I'm a sophomore in college, I'm moving to Canada.
Canada is just America,
I
but
know,
they speak French.
Yeah, but like,
I
like,
wish
some
I was
bosses
joking
there.
about that too.
you know what? I'm just gonna jump off a roof. You know,
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Go to Europe? They're mourning like a fucking ancient fossil right now.
There are other
Well,
countries other than England.
look, I'm
man.
not going to Australia. One is too hot, and the fucking predators are huge.
Oh, I'd
can't
kill
deal with
myself
that.
if I had to live in Australia. I
I
hate
can't
the
do
heat.
that. You think if I can't sleep normally, I need to be at least somewhat cold to go to sleep properly.
I'd probably go somewhere like what's like Greenland or some shit like that because it's really cold there.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because
like
sometimes
half of
we get
Greenland,
Iceland.
if all the ice melted on it, would literally be there's literally like a island in the center. Like no, not an island. There's literally like a lake in the center of Greenland if all the ice melted.
Honestly,
Really?
yeah, I am
Yeah.
like just go there. Look, it's either Canada or Greenland.
However,
of
there's
those two.
there's one giant downside of going to live in Greenland. Oh, I'm Irish.
Look,
That
I will deal with the
was
Irish
fucking
people.
awful.
I have no problem with Irish people. I will deal with it. I
Dude,
will.
I
can't
have
take
no
British
problem
people
with the Irish. The Irish with me, however.
That is true. I don't think they will like us.
Dude, like I don't think I could. I don't take British people seriously. If I had to listen to Irish people all day, I think I would just
See,
die.
the thing is it like
I see.
actual Irish people that you have issues with, or is it the really shitty accent that we think is Irish but is actually Scottish?
Look.
I think it's the second one.
Look, if there's something Zach was right about, I am racist and have prejudice.
That's shitty, man. I hope
No
you know
way.
that. God damn.
Wait, you're not a bad type of racist because like you would be calling me racist slurs. Like beaner,
Let's even call like an Irish person, dude, just like fucking greenhead.
a leprechaun. No offense to people who are Irish. No offense. To Irish people.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
so glad
First time
there's
it came to
nobody in stream right now.
I'm very glad you don't have 1,000 followers.
Yeah, I only have 47. Also, the fucking views on my VOD channel have been going insane compared to some of the
Really?
rest, compared to some of the other ones that I've done.
What you been getting?
I think my max one has, was it like 70 views?
Hey.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Eventually, I
where'd
do want to
put
start
my
streaming.
phone?
I don't think I don't think I'd have the time to keep up with
There it
it.
is.
I mean, like, I wouldn't stream all the time, but I want to start.
I already D&D and go to the gym. Alongside you college. I can't add a gym job to that.
So the crazy thing is, is total total views over the last 28 days is 287 views. My number one video has 74 views.
Which video is that one? Is that me talking about dice again?
You probably were. It was food and shelter.
I think that was the one when I started my dice bit. I think it was.
A good old Eli dice bit.
Yeah, and then I've got 4 subscribers in the past week and month. I can speak.
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I'm making a ton of tools right now because I am going to need them.
Yeah. There's something. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. What were you gonna say?
You talk. I was gonna say, there was a time in my life before high school. I was like, man, life is pretty boring. I wish it got interesting.
And then it got interesting in the wrong way.
And then it got interesting in all the wrong ways.
High school was a fucking ride, because best friend dipped out of my life, got a new best friend, got gaming club that ended. That old friend like came back. The people I built up in gaming club turned on me, got new people. It's been a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah.
Sean, do you want to hear the roller coaster of my life? That roller coaster. I can write a whole novel about the past, let's say, 4 years of my life.
I have a lot of shit.
I'm not gonna say my shit is worse because there's probably no way because I'm not that type of person.
Don't compare it.
But yeah, I'm not like that.
Comparing your problems is probably the worst thing you could do.
Yeah.
I think it's worse than like
both
making
people feel worse.
Yeah, it's worse than like actually being offensive to someone, because when you're comparing your trauma to someone else, like it could do a lot of damage not only to you but as Andrew said,
other people,
Which that's how I honestly used to think, because that friend that dipped out of my life, they're Asher. Like they just came back after like 4 fucking years.
Jeez.
And now they live at my folks' house. Like we used to be like really fucking close, dated for a bit, I think, when they were still a girl. Like they would constantly come over. They had a really controlling aunt though. It was
that'll do it. Yeah, that'll
turned into like a guessing game of all right, are you gonna be able to come over today?
Yeah, that sucks ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had because like I surrounded myself with people that are pretty broken, like Eli included. Like count them on my fingers. Yes, Eli, Marie, both Michaels, Dakota. Ed had some stuff going on too. Little Michael, Stella.
Just a bunch of broken fucking people. It's great.
Sean, you attract mentally ill people. Just say.
It's not the fact that he attracts them. It's because he is.
I think out of almost everyone, Sean is the most mentally stable out of all of us.
Yeah, that's the mindset I had. So I was like, oh, well, like if I talk about my stuff, I mean, they already have their stuff going on.
That shit will fuck you up.
Like, gaming club's supposed to be like a fun place where like we don't have to think about that stuff, so I shouldn't talk about it.
But this is where all of my friends are.
You see, that was called a bad maneuver.
And this is what we would call a mistake.
Definitely.
I had something like that. I was like, school is supposed to be somewhere where I can forget shit. And then I fucking broke for like a solid like week.
Honestly, I didn't realize how like fucked up I am until I moved to North Carolina.
Oh yeah, you used to be in Florida, right?
No, I used to live in New York. I used to stay in
Oh
New
yeah,
York.
no, New Yorkers are just crazy to begin with.
Yeah, but for some reason they can handle the crazy.
They have a starting point of, yeah, this is just the base level. It's higher than everywhere else.
Oh my god! Just Goku's like a normal person. He goes Super Saiyan. This is the base power of a New York.
New Yorkers, this is the basis of crazy.
This is the
well-
base power of New Yorkers.
The
And
more
it's just-
in-state you
And
go,
he's just
the higher
wearing
his level goes.
a Yankee cap.
Oh my. Okay, Goku with a Yankee cap sounds like fucking drippy as shit.
Goku with like the Yankee cap, and instead of his hair spilling out the sides, it's just all going out that one bit in the back.
Whoa.
Not he's wearing the hat backwards.
The hat is wearing him.
The hat is worn correctly. His hair is just all being shot out the back of the hat.
Look, you don't control the hat controls you.
Yep.
But yeah, like in reality, I'm probably pretty mentally stable compared to a lot of my friends. Because, okay, for starters, I have a mom and dad, which
I have as a
like
fan,
it's just
a mother.
it shouldn't be a baseline, but
that
apparently it is.
shouldn't be the starting point, but it is.
I have
Yeah.
a very good relations with my mom and dad. I was a little rocky with my dad for a while, but just he was a very stubborn person. I got a lot of that from him. Huh. Although once I went off to college, we chilled out a lot.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's always like, this shouldn't have been how it was, but it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Gaming Club was this like
Retreat.
place for and I made an awful mistake.
Making Zach the
Yeah.
the head of it after you left. Yeah.
Like I actually wrote it in my document because I was being a petty bitch and needed to get out of my system.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I saw you like got really pissed.
I actually read through it. I'm like, I mean, you have every point, every. My
So,
brain's not functioning.
I'm a very disorganized person, but when
Yeah.
it comes to my writing, I am very organized.
Yes. yes,
Dude.
yes.
And
One of my friends has recently like picked back up writing, and he has been like, he has me in the Google Doc with him that he's writing in, and I'm literally just going through and editing his shit, like leaving comments, adding suggestions, and like, what did you mean
That's
by
good.
this? This is rather vague. This literally has no conclusion to this point that you were pointing out,
writing
like
is so
that
much
kind
fun.
of shit.
I never
Well,
liked writing, so that's why, like, whenever I make characters for D&D stuff, I make a very big backstory. Because one,
Okay, Michael can probably tell you this, but
oh yeah, Michael has told me this.
he got really mad at me because of my because of Late Pin, because I only gave him a paragraph to work with.
So I don't know. No, you weren't on the server yet, but I had this character named Pulp, and he had a very big backstory.
What I did,
that
what
Michael
I
had
did,
to make a backstory for Pulp.
what I did for my most recent campaign is that instead of the player characters writing a backstory, they had very basic characters like, oh, one of my parents was a pirate, and one of them was like in the Navy.
Yeah,
And
I don't know
then
my parents.
during the session 0, I actually played through their backstories.
That actually
Mm.
helped a lot. That actually helped a lot because
Like, I didn't have a lot for Eli, but like throwing in Reginaldo, like a character Bond, like not like
Oregano.
Bond that, yeah, not just one that was like, oh, this is written down, like this guy exists only because I wrote him down. No, you guys actually, yeah,
no, mind you,
Yeah.
I think wasn't that Ragnar was just there, and I decided to follow him. I had nothing better to do just to follow this random man.
and that literally saved your life.
Yes.
I mean, literally the first session of the fucking Stardust Sailors that I had, like, Goo and Alistair were like just drifting along, and then they just bumped into this Goliath skeleton. And that was Dakota's character that he's not vibing with anymore, and it pains me.
Yeah.
That's Dakota.
Yeah, the thing I wrote down in the document was that it was a tradition we had in gaming club was like every anniversary, which was around like October, like we'd have like this huge party, be a huge celebration. I had 2 of those anniversaries, and it was up to Zach to hold the third.
Yeah.
He had 5 people at his.
Yeah, because like I never got along with Zach, so like after Sean went to college, I just stopped going out to the gaming club because one, I didn't know where Zach lived.
So back in my day, whenever we had like a celebration, it was my birthday, it was like the anniversary gaming club. I didn't have 5 people there. We had like 15.
Let's say like close to 20 people had showed up at one point, I think.
And like even when I wasn't running gaming club, I had like a random get together. Like it was January, I was coming back to Roseville, and I was like, "Hey, anybody want to show up?" I had like 12 people.
Well, since there was hell yeah, please.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I never
Even
like.
when I wasn't eating. He's just that much of an uncharismatic bitch.
Like,
even in his own server, across all the campaigns, they have like the 3 same players.
yeah.
No diversity, like only 3, and then you look at Ed who has like an 8-player campaign.
Yeah. There's some wacky shit that's in this server, and it's great. That's in the D&D server, and it's amazing.
Yeah, whenever I like was organizing a hangout or like was doing gaming club, there was always a few
the perfect amount of dirt brick or mud brick. That's actually crazy.
There was always a few requirements I made sure to like hit. Was that all right? I have like a funny game planned. I had like just like an idea of what I wanted to do that session.
Yeah.
Instead of just aimless, like, oh, what do you guys want to do? Oh, there were so many days, like Mario Party, like all of the times where the controllers were fucking up and we had to improvise. And you know what improvise usually meant? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking figure out how to use a fight stick on Mario Party 7.
Nice.
That was my go-to replacement. Oh, another thing I would do is I would use Joy-to-Key to get a Joy-Con, like, and map the controls so they work as a normal controller. Because at the time, like, whenever you connected Joy-Cons to your computer, they wouldn't automatically combine.
Yeah, that'll cause some issues.
It was a lot of especially like the single-player story games we would play, where like they used mouse and keyboard, so I had to like figure out that. It was fun. It was adventurous.
I can bet it. It sounds like it.
Yeah, one thing I always just tried to do was just encapsulate chaos.
Okay.
It was always loud. We were always laughing.
Yeah. Let's see.
And then Zach is just a very dry person.
Not a whole
Like,
lot.
If it makes any sense, he does stand-up comedy, which isn't even like the good type of comedy. Like it can be funny. It can get like a few chuckles out of you, but
I'm going to deafen myself again and do some explaining of shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Alright. So, I'm at the point now where I've got... This is the pottery kiln. This is from one of the mods I have. This is from the Useful Stuffs mod. Very, very useful. So, the original way that you are supposed to fire pottery is by making a pit kiln, which is really easy, actually. So, You dig out a little 1x1 space, make sure it's covered from rain if you're in an area with a lot of rain. As you can see, rainfall in this area here is very common. This is the character screen. And you would take a full block of any raw material. So like an anvil mold, the raw bowls, this storage vessel. You'd put it in, make sure it has solid blocks on all sides, and then you come at it with grass sticks and a big type of fuel, either firewood or peat. Peat is more efficient, but my peat is like up off this way, and I don't want to go grab any. So you can fill it up. It's 10 per, I believe, regardless. And then you do sticks, and then you do firewood. As you can see, there's more for this one because it's a large one. But since I don't want to do this right now, I can dig it out, destroy this, and I'll get all of my materials back. And the storage vessel. Alright. So, the pit kiln does the same thing as that, or not the pit kiln, the pottery kiln does the same thing that those did, but it's a multi-block structure. It has a firebox at the bottom. It requires 32 firewood to use, and then when you ignite it, if I had it in my correct hand, boom, it is currently burning. And you'll see in a little bit, yeah, there's smoke particles rising up and out. See? And after about 8-ish hours, this will have all the pottery inside cooked. Which is really good, considering that I am in desperate need of those at the moment. Okay. And the next thing I am probably going to do is do some primitive fishing. And primitive traps. So what those will do is along this whole area here, I can set up fishing lines. Or I can make little pillar blocks and just plant one like here. And then 2 spaced out, so like there as well. And that's what I'll probably do. So what I need to do for that is I need to make some stakes. I'll make 10 for now. I'm gonna... Stable ground. I thought packed dirt was stable ground. Oh well. Well, I guess I can place this. I guess this will work. Will this work? It will. Okay. That's not a great placement for that. So there are a bunch of different ways that you can do this. There is... The way that I'm doing now, there's a way that has a line between 2 things and a bunch of stuff in between. Each one takes a different set amount of stuff. And I am lazy right now, so I'm not going to be doing any of that extra stuff. Let's do that there. I'll break this, and then I can break this one. Ow. Yeah, I'm starting to get hurt because I don't have much food. That's why I'm doing this. So if I eat some of this, I'll be satiated for a little bit. Now I can satiate myself off of some grain for a little while. And this cat root tail. Yeah, charred. Okay. Much better, okay. And my torch is relit now. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so now what I'm going to need is some cordage. Not cordage. No, yes, cordage. Okay. So this one, no, this one up here. I'm going to take these, I'm going to place them in here. I'm going to get a bunch of cordage for not a whole lot, honestly. Do I have anything else I can make cordage with? I can make it out of cattails, and I probably will do that. Boom. That is rope. That is rope. I just made rope. Whoops. Didn't mean to make that. That can be used to make some weapons and all that. Again, I have a lot of mods in here, so some of the stuff that I'll say isn't perfect. Like I can make this now, but I don't want to. Okay. Well, I've got at least 3 cordage. I can show you how to use it. All right. Where did I place my flint? There's my flint. There's my flint. I'm gonna place this back down. Okay. So what I'm going to need is some fishing line, or some fishing hooks. Each one gets 4. Again, this is one of those things where I'm going to make it myself, and then I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna end up doing a whole bunch. Okay. So now that I've got 4, but I've only got 3, I can do this. And then... Oh. I didn't know that that would work. I got a free one. That's cool. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 lines. Wait, what the hell? Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. Where did it go? There's the other hook. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. 2, 3. Okay. Can rope be used on this as well? No. Okay, so that was just a visual bug. Okay. So I've got 3 down. Let me turn up the screen brightness real quick. Alright, so I've got 3 down. All 3 of these have a chance of catching a fish. They're not baited or anything, so they won't have a huge chance, but they do have a chance. Okay. I'm gonna come back in here. Yeah, you see how big the brightness difference is, right? Like, there's with it off, and this is inside here. Okay. So, another tool that I can make... I have all of them on me, is I can make what's called a worm grunter. Where is it? That's a steak, that's that. H. Let's use the handbook real quick. Grunter. Okay, we can search it up. Grunter, earthworm grunter. How's it made? Oh, you use a knife on a stick, or a steak. The earthworm grunter. We take this, put it in the offhand. As you can see, I'm holding it weird. That's because if I come up here to the forest floor and I turn back on my screen brightness real quick. If I do this, while you can't hear it, there are earthworms that are trying to pop up, because this is forest floor. And I've probably had a couple pop up already. But they will come out of the ground, they'll worm their way around, no pun intended. And they'll allow you to catch them, and you can use them as bait for these fish hooks. And these will get you a very basic fish set. Or a very basic fish meal, I should say. Oh. Alright. Let me tone this back down real quick. I think I had it at like 50. Yeah. Alright. Now that that's toned back down, now we wait.
I go to the closest mess hall to get some pizza. And then I find that, oh wait, okay, for some reason I need to give my app card. Okay. What do you mean, like, I can't go in because I don't have any money on it. Oh, I have to pay $10 to get whatever I want at the mess hall.
Jesus.
It's stupid. Cause like I wasn't gonna get $10 worth of food. I just wanted a snack. It was 1 p.m.
That sucks, man.
Yeah. One thing I'm definitely gonna not do for college is overwork myself.
That's easier said than done.
Okay,
Be
yeah, I
very
know it's
realistic
easier said
about
than done.
what you can like portion. Don't take
Yeah.
more than 2 math classes. Don't.
I don't want to take math classes, but I know I might have to at least take one.
I have to take all of them.
Jesus.
Because
Yeah, you
guess
fucked
what?
up, man.
I was like, oh, I want to go into making video games.
Yeah.
I'm,
How did
I
that
am-
turn out?
I am
Sean, how's that
understanding
going?
coding. I am doing somewhat successfully in calculus.
Yeah.
Discrete mathematics is another issue, and I may have to
Hair
drop it.
stem. I
Which
have hair
I don't-
now.
I don't want to have to drop discrete mathematics for a very specific reason. There's only so many classes I can drop throughout my entire career. I've already used one before because I saw that sustainable development was just not working out. And so I have 3 left.
Oh, that's the wrong one. This
I
one.
have to choose which ones you want to drop
Point
wisely,
number-
because you just
I'm-
got 2 more
We're
years.
gonna call this
of-
hair stem. Or
Yeah,
pear
don't you
tree.
have 2 more years in college, Sean? Or is it 3?
I should, but because of how I've done things, it'll probably be more.
And my mom told me as long as I do my first 2 years of college, then I'm good. But knowing myself, I'll still do the whole 4 years because I'm difficult like that.
See, I wouldn't have expected those to get.
I am now
Fish
very
wide away.
excited for tomorrow.
Why?
Well,
Okay, I know you guys aren't into fighters, but have you ever heard of Lythero?
I think
Maybe.
He made a bunch of these videos called Fighters Lobby Shenanigans,
Okay.
and then he's been making a lot of raid boss videos where he and like some of his buddies. There's a thing in fighters where you and 2 other people can fight a raid boss,
Okay.
where you can put on skills and fight very powerful CPUs.
All right.
I'll
Mhm.
put an example in case it jogs anything.
Yeah, it probably
But-
won't.
I would say most likely won't. But you still.
His most popular video is the one he did fighting Ultra Instinct Goku.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Oh, I almost forgot that I had a torch in here. All right. Chat.
Where is it?
Why?
Potter kiln real
Why
quick.
is Aaron like this? You know what Aaron did, Sean?
What?
He replied to you and Dakota saying, "Everyone vibe to a video."
That's dumb.
So, I mean, it's Aaron. I can't.
I love Aaron. I'm glad to have him around. He's a great guy.
Yes. Even though I don't know much about him, he is hilarious to be around. Oh, he's been calling.
Mm.
I think I leave him like once or twice.
Like the thing about Aaron is that he and Colin did like some of the same shit. But the thing is, Aaron is not annoying about it.
That and like Aaron is actually somewhat more responsible and respectful to what he does versus Colin.
Like he's still a dipshit, but he's like the funny dipshit, like the one you don't get tired of.
Yeah. Like, there's a
Alright.
class clown that people get tired of, and there's the class clown that no one will ever get tired of because he's
You
just
know, he's
that
like a
cool.
real life version of Peter Griffin, except not fat. Like if you knew Peter Griffin in real life, actually that's probably the closest thing I can think of.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's open this up. I can hear wolves screaming outside of my building. That's great.
Oh my god, he's
That's
just a living
amazing.
Family Guy.
Oh, the pottery kiln is done.
Again,
Let's
Genshin
go.
Impact is loading.
Okay, Eli, does that make any sense? He's a living version of Family Guy.
All right. So once you stop seeing the smoke start pouring out of the top there, you're able to pop in. Why did none of this happen? It wasn't lit. It stopped being lit. I'm going to cry. Okay. I'm alright. It's not that bad. 1, 2... I think it's... Of course, it's this one. That, and then... Where did all my grass go? Oh, right, yeah, making... making the damn thing. That's where all my grass went. I need at least 4. I think that's all required. I'm starting to take damage because I ain't got no food. Damn. I'm gonna have to start tearing up some of these Cooper's reeds to get cattails. Yeah, cattail root. And I gotta toss it in there. And I'm dumb as shit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, and then low fertility soil. What? H. Mud brick. Oh, it's 2 of those as well. 1, 2. And there and there. There. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Get 4 of those. Here we go. I forgot that I had puffball in my inventory. So I'm not completely starving. Alright. Do that. X. We're going to shift and... What? What's missing? Oh, son of a... Okay. So it's gonna be like that right now. That's great. Oh yeah, no, I didn't need to do that. I just did it anyways. Okay. It broke because grass grew into it. Alright. Well, while that is burning away, as you can see, it's not going to obstruct itself anymore. Once this is done, so once this is done, I will be able to, I'll be able to take all the stuff out of there by breaking through like I just did. And instead of raw storage vessels, it'll be full ones. Okay. But I am going to have to call it for today like this. So, thank you for watching, if indeed you still are. I want to say thank you. I will be uploading this to YouTube, and eventually making some very light tutorials, and some edited edited highlights of my streams. So thank you very much for watching. Follow if you want to. I'm being interrupted. My bad. I'm sorry, good sir. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know that, I was in your way. Okay. Now that I'm not being interrupted again. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. Follow if you want. I'm gonna try and stream every Tuesday and Thursdays. And, yeah, I'll see you then. Anyways. Bye.